Fala, seus aligenígenas, tudo bem com vocês? Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Fala Aí Jefinho, o lugar certo para quem se liga no sobrenatural e curte vídeos de terror. Galera, trazendo mais um vídeo top para vocês aqui do canal Ham. Para você que ainda não conhece o trabalho deles, eu vou deixar o link aqui, o original do vídeo na descrição, para você estar conferindo e estar fortalecendo o trabalho deles lá também, beleza? Você que ainda não é inscrito no canal, se inscreva, ative o sininho das notificações, deixe o seu like aí no final do vídeo, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos e deixe os seus comentários, isso é muito importante. Sem mais delongas, bora pro vídeo.
Right there. Okay.
Olha só, cara.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some creepy clips that no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. Photos are a great way to capture your favourite memories, and what makes a better memento than a picture of you and your friends on a road trip? Just like this one posted to Facebook by Lee Norris.
Tá
The
falando
pic,
sobre uma
which was
foto ali
captured
de
in
grupo de
Prague in the
amigos que
Czech
foi
Republic, shows several
fazer uma
friends
viagem
posing next to a small red car.
e
All seems
postaram uma foto no
relatively
Facebook
normal
que chamou a
until you
atenção.
take a good look just to the right of the man sitting on the car's bonnet.
Ah, cara,
Appears
olha
to be
ali,
an extra
velho.
traveller inside of the vehicle.
Dentro do carro parece que tem alguma coisa.
While several viewers thought that the mysterious face looked like that of a dog, the poster noted that they weren't travelling with any animals of any kind.
Ah, o pessoal achou que pudesse ser um cachorro,
What do
mas
you make of this
as
rather
outras
creepy
postagens
photo?
mostraram que eles não
Is it
estavam
really a
viajando com nenhum
dog?
tipo de
Could
animal.
it be some kind of paranormal hitchhiker? Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below.
Caramba, é verdade, cara, olha só.
With its Egyptian cotton sheets, high-speed Wi-Fi, and that certain charm of yesteryear, the Jefferson Hotel in Texas is quite inviting to
Jefferson
guests.
Hotel no
And
Texas.
while the hotel plays home
Olha
to
só.
a wide variety, it seems that some guests may have never left. Posted to the historic Jefferson Hotel YouTube channel, these next clips might just show some of these ghostly residents. This first clip is an excerpt of footage captured
Parece que
by a
esse hotel
security
é
camera.
The
assombrado
hotel last night.
e o
I got a
próprio
notification
dono ali registrou alguma coisa.
on one of our upstairs camera, which I thought was weird because no one was in the hotel except my
Ah, tá,
wife
ele
and
está
I.
dizendo que
You
o
can see I got
sensor de
the,
presença,
notification
olha só,
and
ah, tá
I
ali é
immediately
ele.
ran up the stairs.
Sensor de presença
The hotel's owner received a
ativou,
notification that
só que não tinha ninguém no hotel.
hallway, and seeing that there were no guests staying at the hotel at the time, he decided to check things out for himself. While he was unable to find anything out of the ordinary, when he reviewed the security footage, something rather eerie caught his attention.
Aí ele foi revisar as imagens de segurança e ele, ó,
There it is.
passou
So
alguma
to me,
coisa lá
that was
atrás.
a person walking by, and I was like, okay. So we searched the hotel. Like I said, nobody was there.
As you can see, there's a figure that moves past the green door at the end of the hallway.
Right there.
Olha isso.
Okay. So you can't really tell what it is, but it's still... This is zoomed all the way.
If we zoom in, you can see the ghostly figure in more detail.
And here it comes.
Ele deu zoom para poder ver com mais detalhe.
Definitely looks like a solid figure.
The owner then points out that a few minutes prior to the sighting, the lamp at the end of the hallway mysteriously turns off.
What else is weird is prior to this, you'll notice the lamp was on at the end of the hall.
Verdade.
And it goes off. This is there
A
it goes.
lâmpada ela
This was
apaga
about 4:37. Yeah, about 2 or 3 minutes prior to the event.
pouco antes
Green
da,
door seen in this
da
footage
sombra passar
actually
lá.
belongs to room 19, a place that's said to be a particularly volatile hotspot of
isso,
paranormal
cara.
activity. The hotel itself has a long and checkered history. At one time it was a bordello, and room 19
esse
was the
hotel
site of a
antigamente
young
era
woman's
bordel.
murder. She's now said to appear in the mists of hot showers and supposedly leaves messages in room 19's bathroom mirror. Sometimes her scribblings seem like warnings, and at other times, pleas for help.
Ah, as meninas deixavam
The name Judy
recados.
has been seen, but it's unclear if it's actually her name or someone she yearns to contact. A second ghostly entity thought to haunt room 19 is another young woman. She's said to appear most often to male guests who are travelling alone and can be recognised by her bridal gown and golden hair, and feet that never touch the ground. While this spirit has been spotted all over the hotel, she seems to usually haunt a specific bed, now located in room 19. The woman's identity is unconfirmed, but she's thought to be one of two women who visited the hotel some 50 years apart. Both women are said to have suffered the same fate. Both were jilted at the altar and subsequently took their own lives on the bed that now sits in room 19. In this second clip, captured in the hotel, we see the owner working in the hallway. Suddenly, one of the doors seemingly opens all by itself. According to the description, the poster says he heard a voice coming from the rear of the hotel just before it opened. His first thought was that the door might not have been closed all the way. However, he'd been walking back and forth for hours and nothing had happened. The creepiest part is he claims he actually heard the door's handle unlatch. Apparently, the Jefferson Hotel doesn't get a lot of paranormal activity on its lower floor. However, this next clip was captured on a security camera in the downstairs hallway. Take a look at what it captured.
Okay, so the white area right up top is where you need to watch. You're going to see something peer out right there. And go down.
Just like the first video, this one was captured a little before 4 AM.
In the morning.
As you can see, a mysterious figure seems to poke its head out from one of the rooms, then quickly go back inside.
And kind of goes back in. I'll do the movement side by side to kind of show you.
Olha só.
It's weird movement. I don't know exactly, like I said, what it was.
While the figure is hard to make out, it looks as though it has dark hair and is wearing a white top or dress.
Weird movement. I don't know exactly, like I said, what it was.
According to the poster, there were no guests staying on that floor at the time. There were some who moved through the hallway, however, but no one was seen entering or leaving this particular room. This final clip was supposedly captured by a guest staying at the hotel. It appears to show a doll moving behind the bed.
Yeah, so something's peering out.
Yeah, olha lá.
Wait, did it do it twice there?
The doll remains still for a few more seconds before finally toppling to the floor.
It just fell over.
So right.
That is creepy. Even the way it falls.
Almost you can see that, almost like, you know, that Grim Reaper kind of hoodie style thing you got.
So it seems that if you're a paranormal enthusiast,
olha, no Texas, pessoal. Hotel Jefferson, pra variar, né?
There are plenty more creepy videos on their YouTube channel too.
Se quiser ter uma experiência aí sobrenatural, eu acredito que seja um bom lugar. Passar uma noite ali. Olha isso, velho.
This photograph, which was sent to us by Laura Henry, shows something that will likely leave you scratching your head. In it, we see several toy skeletons and small bottles sitting on a table, as well as creepy posters pinned to the wall. On the right-hand side of the table, there's a skull. The unnerving thing is that the poster claims that the skull wasn't there when the photo was taken. If you take a closer look at it, something does look a little off. It actually appears somewhat transparent. You can see the beak of the bird seems to be inside of the skull, and you can see the table and poster behind it.
No.
This image is certainly a noggin scratcher. How can an object that supposedly wasn't there suddenly appear in the photo? Is there a paranormal explanation perhaps? Or is it just a bit of clever photoshopping? Let me know where you land on this in the comments down below. This next piece of footage was uploaded to Reddit by a user named Editor1289. They claim that they're editing a behind-the-scenes documentary about a particular house, and that this clip was captured on one of its internal cameras. Supposedly, the house was used as a location in the horror film A Savannah Haunting. Yet to be released at the time of voicing this, the film is about a family who move away from their house in which their daughter died, only to have the child's ghost follow them to their new home. The poster notes that while working, they've watched a lot of security footage from the property, as well as interviews from people who have lived in the house, paranormal investigators, and others that have researched the property. Along with this clip, the poster asked this question to the Reddit community: can a haunting transfer from one place to another simply by having contact? In other words, is it possible that their house is now haunted after working on this documentary? In the video, we see the landing at the top of a staircase. Nothing appears out of the ordinary at first, but watch what happens next. You can see a small figure emerge from one doorway and disappear into another. While this footage is creepy enough, the poster also claims that they've witnessed other strange things happening on the property. They say they've seen furniture move on its own, heard disembodied voices and laughter in the middle of the night.
Como é que descansa, cara, no lugar desse? Pessoal que mora ali.
Pieces of footage. So what do you think? Does this video really show a ghost? Or could this be some clever guerrilla marketing for the upcoming film? It seems we'll have to wait for the behind-the-scenes documentary to be released.
Perguntando se realmente é real ou só o marketing para uma loja. Eu não desacredito, não.
Imagine going on vacation to a fancy hotel where you think you have the utmost privacy. You can hang out in a private hot tub on the roof and enjoy the fresh air without anyone else around. But what if your holiday photos show something different? What if there was someone or something watching you when you thought you were all alone? This image, which was posted to Twitter by Aterrorizado, was supposedly captured in Carlo Paz, Argentina. It was taken by a man whose girlfriend can be seen relaxing in the hot tub. The woman later uploaded the image to her Instagram, where someone commented that it looked like there was a ghost in the pool adjacent to them.
Fantasma na piscina.
Sure enough, if you zoom in to the right of the woman's head,
Caramba, é verdade, velho.
it resembles the classic woman in white. Her skin is pale, she has dark, unkempt hair, and is wearing a white dress or gown. The translucent figure even seems to be staring straight up at the couple from the other side of the glass. It seems that the original poster didn't see the figure at the time the photo was taken.
Cara, mas como é que conseguiram reparar naquele, numa foto dessa, reparar naquele fantasma lá dentro, cara?
The couple sent the photo to the hotel, and an employee responded by saying that the figure must have been another guest. But the woman who posted the photo said the indoor pool area being completely empty. To add to this, the figure certainly looks ghost-like, and the dress she's wearing seems totally inappropriate for a pool setting.
Claro.
Could the hotel be trying to hide that they have a paranormal entity on their premises? Or is the ghostly woman really just a guest? This seems rather unlikely considering you can actually see right through her.
Parece fantasma perdido ali.
This next clip, which was captured on a motion sensor camera, is brief. It was posted to the Slapdam subreddit by user suspiciousad9555. However, it's not so much the footage, but rather the accompanying story that will likely raise the hairs on the back of your neck. The poster claims that the clip was captured somewhere between 3 and 4 AM. They received an alert from their camera that movement had been detected, so they pulled up the feed, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Concerned, they decided to review the footage. In it, we see the interior of a garage. Suddenly, a large dark shape sweeps across the scene. It moves from left to right, then back again quickly before disappearing from sight. The poster goes on to explain that their father passed away in the house some years prior, and that his wife had also recently passed away too. They say that more and more strange things have been happening lately, including doors being slammed shut, flickering lights, and what sounds like footsteps walking up and down the stairs. On one occasion, a stuffed children's toy even turned on and started singing in the middle of the night. The uploader thinks that if this is a paranormal force, that it's not malevolent in any way and doesn't want to hurt him. He hopes that it's either his late father or his wife coming to check on him and their sons.
Sei não, hein? Eles querem achar que essa sombra talvez tenha sido o pai ou a mãe
take a look at a creepy image
que morreu e só veio ver os netos.
Remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle that little bell icon there, then turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos. While Redditor Lost Moped was walking near this old arch one evening, they captured a rather picturesque image of it. The arch looks to be draped in ivy. Creepily, the poster notes that they live close to this location and that you can normally hear voices echoing through the large archway. However, on this occasion, it was dead quiet. If you take a close look at the right-hand side of the arch, there actually appears to be a figure
Caramba, eu não tinha visto,
shadows.
cara.
Some thought it looked like a nun or even the mythological character, Slender Man. Others suggested that it could have simply been another person taking a late evening stroll. Looking at the supposed figure, it certainly does give off a creepy nun vibe, just like the one from the 2018 horror film. So what do you think? Can you see the resemblance? Or have I been looking at too many ghost photos and now have spooks on the brain?
Caramba. Então, pessoal, esse foi o vídeo de hoje. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostou, deixa o seu like, ative o sininho das notificações, se inscreva no canal e compartilhe o nosso trampo aí, beleza? Até os próximos vídeos. Valeu!